The Draft Brewery, Dr. Chris Picker DC here. Got Adner, top 4. Playing some Esper control deck, something good. Haven't played against him in this event yet, but saw his deck from the event before. It's good. We're a little worse. We're kind of, again, heavily slanted against aggro decks. He's got way more cards for control, so this is going to be rough. Something key to realize about this match too is that I was using the beta, he was not. The time is super relevant for this match, and for some reason, ever since I started using the beta, the time just would be like melting, like wasting away so much faster for me than my opponents, when I'm usually used to timing out my opponents. I play much faster than them. So really relevant to keep in mind. So it's a control matchup. Again, being only 25 minutes of time too versus 30, hugely relevant. So we'll see how we do here. Again, this hand, and we got 2 Guild Gates, 4 land, some diversity of spells, all of our colors. I mean, can't really ask for a better hand, so probably just going to play Guildgate Go. We're on the draw, actually, so Guildgate Go it is. Capsule. We're probably going to make the same exact play. Yeah, it's pretty much a mirror match. Guildgate Go for him, Guildgate Go for us. It's the exact same deck, except it's not. Alright, he plays Courier's Capsule. Alright, that card is insane. Lets him get ahead, lets him get it back with Gargoyle. Alright, still don't have a choice for us. We don't have anything to play, so land go. He gets to draw 2, play Guildgate again. We keep drawing lands, we're fine to play land go. So is he. So are we. So is he. He plays Basilica Guards. We immediately pop our Capsule so that we can potentially get it back with this Gargoyle, but really we would rather get back Courier's Capsule or another Gargoyle. But if he counters this Gargoyle, I don't care that much about him getting his guards back, because if my Gargoyle's in the bin, then it makes my potential future Gargoyles good, because I can just get my own Gargoyles. So now with 7 mana, I can't play 2 things in one turn, so I don't want to play into his Soul Manipulation there. If I have 8 mana and I can play 2 things, then I feel a little bit more comfortable. But he's basically time walks his mana a little bit here, so he would have to have 2 Soul Manipulations to get me now. With 8 mana, I think I can go for Gargoyle, he counters it, and then I go for second Gargoyle, get my Gargoyle back. I think that's what I should do. Instead, I'm content to do nothing. Okay. Interesting. So I think I want to play my worst creature here just to try to bait out a counter. So I'll probably play Ubulsar Gatekeeper. Yeah. And what does he do? He gets his value. He gets his Basilica Guards back, which I know I can answer with Devourer Flesh at least. And I don't care about getting my Ubulsar countered because it probably doesn't have that many targets. So I should probably take this opportunity to try to land a Sanctum Gargoyle, because if that gets countered, I'm fine with it because my next Gargoyle can get it back. If I didn't think he had another counter, then I should play the White Gatekeeper. But I go for Gargoyle, I get back Capsule. Probably play Capsule. Okay. So now he plays Guard. I have a way to kill it. He kills my Gargoyle. I'm totally fine with that. And, ooh, he taps out for the White Gatekeeper. Okay, that just means my Gatekeeper is safe to resolve. I draw a Capsule. Really good. So I think what I want to do with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana is resolve creatures while I can, because those are the cards that are hard to resolve in face of Soul Manipulation. So I should probably play Gargoyle and Gatekeeper. Yeah, because he can't deal with anything else. Now, Stab Wound is a good card. Putting it on my Gatekeeper, yeah, it's totally fine. I have tons of answers to that though, so second Stab Wound on that guy, totally fine. So I'm going to take some damage. Fine by me. Ubasar can only target opponent's creatures, so that can wait. I Devour Flesh my Sanctum Gargoyle. He is tapped out, so I play Sanctum Gargoyle, getting back Sanctum Gargoyle. And this is pretty much why I love this deck, because it's awesome. Now, that was interesting. Oh, I only had 3 leftover mana, so I couldn't play the Gargoyle again. But I could play the Capsule, because I would like to get the Courier's Capsule back to try to find a Deputy. Would be good to target my Sunspire Gatekeepers with. You know, he has Sanctum Gargoyle targeting Couriers. Nope. Executioner's Capsule? Wow. What does he want to kill a mine so bad? Like, I guess he doesn't know I have Gargoyle in hand, but he's going to try to kill my Gargoyle and then start attacking in the air. And so he thinks he has me on a 4-turn clock. Plus, he's extorting off this guards, which maybe is a mistake, and I should have just killed with the Capsule, but yeah, he kills my Gargoyle, which again, I do not care about. I get to get it back with my Gargoyles. Like, it's just Gravedigger upon Gravedigger. It's just so good. Alright, Sunspire Gatekeepers, that's not bad. Problem is with his Stab Wound play, like, he just nullified his ability to attack on the ground. But usually lead off with just, yeah, Gatekeep or Capsule. Draw some cards. Okay. Would have been nice to hit land because I have mono gas and not enough mana to do everything. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably want to resolve something. I don't even care really. Capsule his Basilica Guard. Okay, probably should have done that before, just so I'm not taking any extra extort damage. Now with 5 mana here, probably the best play is just to play my Sanctum Gargoyle, get back Sanctum Gargoyle. I know it's going to resolve, and it blocks the Sanctum Gargoyle. And yeah. Alright. Deaf Duelist, now that's his answer to aggro decks. Pretty solid against all the 3/2s. He plays double Deaf Duelist, which is really good on the ground. Can't really attack through that very easily. Okay, so I'm still taking 2 every turn from this Stab Wound, but play a Courier's Capsule. He only has 1 card in hand. I have tons of cards in hand. You know, I feel like, let's just see if this resolves. Oh, it does? Okay. Now we just have like tons of time. It still can't attack us at all. Deputy, sure. Get back. Gargoyle, sure. What's he going to target? He should have targeted Courier's Capsule last time, so he made a mistake by targeting Executioner's Capsule. So when he plays Gargoyle, this time, what does he target? What does it say? I guess there's no chat log on replays. So we'll just see what goes missing in his graveyard. Couriers. Yeah, Courier's Capsule. Alright, so he makes the correct play this time. Just draw cards. So he doesn't have 3 mana open, so I'm not scared of Soul Manipulation. Deputy, sweet. I know it's the resolves. No more damage from Stab Wound. And I'm pretty much looking like I'm in a firm position of not dying. 6 cards in hands to his 2, about to draw 2 more. Love to hit a land, finally do. And drawing into more gas. This is how most of these games play out. You just have infinite things to do. You know, 24 land is not enough sometimes, but so I'm just playing out as many things as I can. Again, I'm saving my Sanctum Gargoyle here because in case I play Stab Wound on my Sanctum Gargoyle, it kills my Sanctum Gargoyle. I want to be able to just keep recurring it. I don't necessarily want to blow it on my Courier's Capsule, because I don't have one, a third gargoyle yet. So he plays Deputy, targeting Sanctum Gargoyle. So he's just kind of on the plan of trying to cast Courier's Capsule as many times as possible, which is respectable. Now he plays Deathcoat Rogue. Wow, okay. That card's good, but I can kill it with Capsule or Ubulsar Gatekeepers, so I'll probably kill it with the Gatekeepers because that puts another creature of mine in play. I Capsule, draw more cards. Now I get draw a Basilica Guard, so now I can maybe start getting a hit on this damage race because I get to Extort and Gatekeeper, kill the 3/2. And he actually didn't replay his Gargoyle, so I get another free 2 damage in. Hey, that's nice. So he's catching up on cards. We're both up to 4 cards, but I'm ahead on board. This time he gets back Executioner's Capsule. Again, just not the right play. Like, what are you gonna do? I guess you should kill my Basilica Guards. But instead he kills my Sanctum Gargoyle. Just playing right into it. So it's, if he has, Soul Manipulation, it's really bad for me. But I think I try to bait that out. And I should probably play Ubulsar Gatekeepers because it's the worst. Instead I play Sunspire. And he... Look at that. Veteran play. He basically is letting me know that he has Soul Manipulation or Psychic Strike, but he thinks about countering it. Oh. I thought he was going to undo it and not counter it, because it's actually pointless. Like, he's just playing get back his guy. Like, the fact that I make another Sunspire Gatekeepers doesn't really do anything. So, the fact that he counters it and taps out, what does that let me do? Resolve the actual card that I want to resolve. Sanctum Gargoyle. Blocks his Sanctum Gargoyle. Gets my Sanctum Gargoyle back. Yeah, like, just, there's no possible way he can win the way he's playing. So he got back Keymaster Rogue. Gets to replay Sanctum Gargoyle because he got it back off his Soul Manipulation. And I guess he gets to Capsule back again. What's he gonna do? Kill my Gargoyle again? Nope, this time he learned not to. Okay, so again, my play is to Extort, kill his 3/2, because unblockable is good on a board full of 2/4s. That resolved, so I'll see if Sunspire resolves, I'm not going to run the Gargoyle out. I'm going to wait. Alright, so this time he kills my Gargoyle again. Like, what is he thinking? Okay. Like, what are you going to attack it for 2 in the air? Like, I just don't care. Look, we have the ground is covered. Attack for 2 in the air. I can kill your guy right now. I can Capsule it. But I don't, because there's no point. I don't want... The Gargoyle is worth more in the graveyard because you can get it back and then get another replay effect. Like, I'd rather not kill it. So this is a tough spot. He's got 1 card in hand. If it's Soul Manipulation, like, I'm just dead. Like, I'm probably not in the best spot, but... Crypt Incursion. Alright, another misplay by him here. I would have targeted Sanctum Gargoyle. Instead, he cast it in response to the card, so it resolves, sure. He gains a little bit of life, sure. I Extort, but now I get to target Courier's Capsule and just continue going off. Extort more, draw more. Like, he draws his own Courier's Capsule. Again, we're both on 29 cards. He's on 27 now. If you notice, too, at least the time right now, we're pretty much close to even. I think the replay has accurate timing, but we'll see. Oblivion Ring. Targeting my Sanctum Gargoyle. Again, that's a dangerous play. Dangerous play. So I have a really interesting decision to make here. And I'm pretty sure it involves either capsuling, Executioner, killing my guy so that I can get it back with another Sanctum. I should probably Courier's Capsule first to see if I hit Deputy of Acquittals. Let's see what I do. Nope. Such a bad play. I should have Courier's Capsuled first. But anyway, his O-Ring is on the battlefield doing nothing at least. Now, I have no flying blockers, so he missed an attack there. Yeah, unless if he played Sanctum Gargoyle that turn. Can't remember. But anyway. Courier's Capsule. Look at that, you idiot. Alright. Alright. Punished. I drew the Deputy. Gosh, that's so bad. So I could have played, Deputy, save my guy. Basilica cards, though, alright. Basilica guards extort. Now I can protect my guys. He can attack me for 2, but I don't really care. Because I can Resounding Silence it, and I can actually cycle it for 8 mana, just so it can't be countered, and I get to at least draw a card. Double Deputy, wow, Basilica guards, alright. So now I just get to extort him out. This game should be over pretty, actually not quickly. So now if you see, I'm losing on time. I was ahead by a minute, now I'm starting to lose on time. Mainly because I don't know how to extort very quickly. So he goes for the Executioner's Capsule. I put 3 triggers on the stack. I have to tap the lands, which are all dual lands, which are really annoying to tap. I have to tap them 4 white or black. I have to pay, I can't tap them all and then pay, the Moto's and stupid program, and it doesn't realize I can only pay with certain colors. But anyway, I get to save my guard, play my guard, extort for 2, and then protect it again. So I'm just at a point in the game where there's just nothing he can do. Okay, great. He's extorting, I'm extorting. So I figure I'm just gonna extort the heck out of him. I'm gonna cycle my deputies. I don't think he has removal. I play Ceruli, cycle, kill you through, look at this, 41 to 11 after 3 turns of extorting. So really this is just killing my time. I'm under 9 minutes and he's under 10 and a half. So in real life, this is just absurd. I'm just play my guy, extort you 3, go. And it's just instantaneous. But this stupid program on Moto makes you go through all these clicking things. So I have to click, I have to click, I have to click, I have to click, and he won't concede. As he shouldn't. If I'm in his spot, I'm never conceding, but the game is over. In real life, he might as well just concede because he's not going to lose to the clock. And there's an incentive in real life when you're playing to both you don't want to draw, because since there's no clock, you can't just get a free win, for him to just scoop and go to the next game. So anyway, he's trying to fight by extorting once, extorting twice. He can extort for all these 2 mana that he has, and I'm just big frickin' deal. You're back to 10 life, and I'm just okay. Let's see who can play at that. I extort you 3 times for every 5 mana, so I devour flesh. And look at my attack. I even mess up. I missed my attack of attacking with this 2-4, but I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attackers to his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That means I am getting for at least 6 damage, and then I can play my guy and extort, and he's dead. So again, this just took time. I went from being ahead on time somehow to behind on time. And now, if you noticed, these games take forever. And I have 6 minutes on my clock to have him dead. That is a stretch. So I know I have my work cut out for me game 3. Extort, 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 extort. 50, 4 to -2. You're super dead. Not even close. Alright. Okay, well, what game was that? Wait, was that game 1? I don't even remember. Yeah, that was game 1. Was that game 1? Let me check. No. Sonic Silence. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Interesting. This is game 2. Yeah, I remember this. Okay. I have 2 guild gates, which is perfect. These gatekeepers aren't that good because I can't cast the green one, and the black one doesn't have any real good targets for his deck. So again, drawing another blank, drawing another green one. Man, he gets the aggro draw. So lucky. Beat me for 2. I brick on land again. Relic of Progenitus, basically do nothing. Beat me for 4. I draw a guild gate. Pretty lucky of me. But I can't play a 1/4, so I'm taking another 4. Wow. He has 8 power in play, and I'm at 10. Alright, I'll draw some cards. Don't hit a land. Wow. Ugh. Yeah. I can play a guard, but he can kill it, which puts me to 2. I had to discard. Yeah, he kills it, puts me to 2. And at least that game only took like 2 minutes off my clock, but that was actually super relevant. He crushed me game 2. Which is interesting, because I guess, yeah, look, I have, whatever, 9 cards in hand or whatever. 8 cards in hand. And he has 1, so he basically played perfect. And my hand did nothing. So, wow, game 3, 4 minutes to his 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So let's see what we can do. Play basically as fast as we can. The problem is that I'm not allowed to think very much. So I'm definitely in hyper overdrive. Now, 1 land, no guild gate. This hand is not keepable. This hand at least has 3 colors, and Dispeller's Capsule and Gargoyle and Guard are all good. Definitely keep. Playing the capsule out there is a little risky dumb, because it lets him know, like, hey, play around, he can kill your first artifact or whatever. But, and I miss an extort from Basilica Guards. Guildgate go, wow. Courier's Capsule, pretty much the best draw. Capsule go. He plays land go. I draw Resounding Silence. Not sure why that's still in my deck. It's too defensive. I need to beat him down faster. It's good exiling this guy, but it shouldn't be in my deck for this game 3. So probably just going to draw 2. Play a land. Didn't hit a 4th land. That's unfortunate. He plays a 2/2 at my end of turn. So he's getting his beat down on. Wow, I draw the green. Yeah, which is really nice, but I have 0 gates. That's brutal. Alright. Well, I get to play 1/4. Stops his attack. Ooh, and he's stuck on land. That's actually really good. Okay, I play Basilica Guards and Extort. Ooh, draw Guildgate. Perfect draw. Play the Gargoyle, get back Capsule. Sweet, so now I have gas. Now I can extort twice and beat him down in the air. Ooh. Now see, O-Ring, my Gargoyle, is probably the worst possible play he can make here, because there's this card, Dispeller's Capsule, that's staring. It's just like staring at him. Anyway, second Guildgate, perfect. Alright, down to 3 minutes on the clock. Alright, so I want to maximize my extort as much as I can. And what I want to do is I want to Dispeller's Capsule, the O-Ring, have my Sanctum Gargoyle come back into play, and then get back Courier's Capsule. So I actually want to pop the capsule first. So I probably play it. I guess I play the Gatekeeper first. because I can extort and I figure it can attack. And I figure if I'm going to win this game in 2.5 minutes, I need to be beating him down. He plays a 1/4, which stops my plan of attacking. So, good play, bro. Draw this deputy. So now, okay, I'm on the capsule plan. So I will definitely extort just once there. That's interesting. Why did I extort just once? My plan should be extort twice and then just capsule. Courier's capsule. I think my plan here. Alright, he goes executioner's capsule, extort. Man, I guess I don't really have a plan. I'm playing lightning fast. I'm trying not to let time go down. But already you can see 2 minutes to his 4. It's not looking good. So I guess my only alternative line here is to Dispeller's capsule. The O-Ring, get back Dispeller's capsule. And that lets my Sanctum Gargoyle attack. Yeah. I think that's a reasonable line because I know I can kill his Executioner's capsule. But he didn't have Executioner's capsule in play the turn before, so I think my thought process was I just need to get power in play. And flying power is unblockable right now. And if I can stop him from ever having a flying blocker, I can just beat him for 2, beat him for 2, extort, beat him for 2, beat him for 2, extort. Here, I'm hoping to hit a land. I do. Hitting a land is good. Now I can play this Dispeller's capsule, but I missed 3 extorts. Look, I have triple extort. And my time is so low, though. What does he play? Sunspire Gatekeepers. Do not care. Card does absolutely nothing because I can block it all day. Here, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play a Gatekeeper and extort for 3. So I should probably attack with my Ceruli and Sanctum, and then whichever one blocks the Ceruli, Gatekeeper that, because it makes future attacks better. But instead, I take the opportunity to Dispeller capsule, extort for 3, which again takes freaking forever because I've tapped all these dual lands, and then use the capsule, pop it, killing the Executioner's capsule. I figure this is good because he's tapped out, meaning he cannot. He got 0 use out of that capsule, and I can attack in the air. All right, so he's at 12. I'm literally just a couple of attacks and a couple extorts away from killing him. Of course, he has to play Basilica Guards and just slow me down ever so slightly. Alright, so again, it would have been better for me to just maybe have more creatures in play. But I figure I can't really attack on the ground at all, and neither can he, so this Ceruli, I try to get it in there to make my play now probably to block, but he... Wow. So now that's just like a bad attack by me. I can Deputy. I probably have to Deputy. Nope, I just let my guy. I just don't care. Okay, so actually it's pretty good. I kill his Basilica Guards this way, which makes it so he can't extort as much, and I again extort 3 times. So I put him to 9. I can still attack him for 2, put a 7, extort for 3 for any spell I cast. You know, I can cast a 2-mana spell, extort for 3, and then another 2-mana spell, and then extort for 1. So 4, 5, 6. So he's down to 3 life as of right now. I have 30 seconds left. I draw another counterspell, not the best. Literal any proactive spell would have been nice. Again, this Resounding Silence, what the heck is it doing in my deck? Even just like freaking Grizzly Spectacle would have been nice, because I can kill the Basilica Guards and just beat down. Anyway, real quick. Attack for the 2. Down to 7. Alright, so now I have to play a spell at his end of turn and extort. I should probably play Deputy and then return the Ubulsar is what I should do. Bunch of extort triggers. 19 seconds left. He's at 6 life. 5 life. He plays his own deputy. I'm like, oh shit, what do I do? Not 17 seconds, what do I do? He's just doing it so he can get some extort to stay ahead on life. So what do? Let his damn extort trigger resolve. Sure. Resolve, bro. Resolve, bro. No big deal. Resolve. Great. Deputy, counter it. Because now I get to use my mana and extort for one more time. So I actually don't get to extort off this because I would have used the one extort trigger on the stack already. So actually I did not need to do this. That's a misplay. Shit. So actually I did not extort at all. Damn it. See, I'm playing so fast I figured I just needed to play spells and get as much extort as possible. Wow. Alright. So look what happens here. Me countering the deputy, which was completely pointless, allows him to resolve Crypt Incursion. Now he does not extort, but he targets me, and what does he gain? He gains 3 life. So he's going to go to 8. I get to extort for one more, so he's at 7, sure. After that, now I can't extort anymore. Now my deputy resolves. I should pick up my 2/4. Up, and the game has ended. Let's just figure out what would happen next turn. I pick up my Ubulsar Gatekeeper. I attack him down to 5 with the Sanctum Gargoyle. I have Ubulsar in hand. I have 8 mana. So he's at 5 after I attack him. I get to play either, well, I can attack with my deputy as well. He can block with his 2/4. Then I can post-combat Ubulsar, extort for 3, put him to 2 life, kill his Sunspire Gatekeeper, or if he blocked with Basilica Guard, I can block and kill that. So I guess I didn't have him dead, but he has no way to gain life other than from this card. My play also could have been just leave open Psychic Strike. At which point, if he goes to play anything, he's at 5 life. Let's say one of his best plays is to tap out to play Sanctum Gargoyle to get back Executioner's Capsule to try to actually block this and potentially kill my guards. Yeah, you can Psychic Strike it, extort for 3, go to 2, attack you for Sanctum Gargoyle. You're dead. There's just next to nothing he can do to win this game. If Moto went to time, and once time is called, time in the round, you had 5 extra turns, he's dead in 1 or 2 turns. Just guaranteed. If he did absolutely nothing, and I did absolutely nothing, I guess I would pick up the Ubulsar Gatekeeper so I could, that's basically 3 extra damage, so I would kill him on the 3rd turn if he did nothing, and I didn't play Resounding. Actually, I could still play Resounding Silence on my guy and extort for 3. So pretty much one of the most frustrating ways to lose, because I obviously have the Wit on board, and I even told him, I was like, hey, I'll reveal my hand. Look, you're dead on board. Adner is a respectable person, good competitor, and deserve the win, sure, but I think in this situation, if this is in real life, this situation never happens and I just win very easily. And Adner makes a comment to me that says I might be on vacation during the finals, during these dates, so I don't know if I'll be able to play it in time. And I'm like, dude, it's a league. Just if you're in the finals, just play it out whenever you want. Like, that's not the issue. But basically, I politely asked, like, well, if you're scared you can't play the finals, you technically in real life would have lost this match. So if you want to scoop to me, that's totally allowable. And I don't even mind giving you the prize of whatever first place or second place that I get. I would totally give you that prize since you technically won on Moto. But I'm like, that's something you'll see the pros do. It's common courtesy it's like etiquette to like ask for the concession. I don't expect it because I don't expect someone, like if someone were to ask me in this situation, do you mind conceding? I had you dead on board. I'd be like, sorry, bro, you actually lost to the time. You should learn how to play faster. For me, what happened? I lost to the beta. I lost to Extort taking forever. I actually made a really bad decision in Psychic Strike that Deputy of Quiddles with like 17 seconds left, which I should not have done, So I did all sorts of things that caused me to actually lose on time. So it is my fault, and like it's totally fine. Even though my deck was not that great of a matchup against his, it was good to see that I at least competed very well, and it's good to see that he beat the other guy. I think it was VG Factor. He had a junk kind of aggro control deck that had some Sanctum Gargoyle, but really just a bunch of creatures. Both of our Esper control decks are really well matched up against it, and I'm confident that if I was in the finals, I probably would have done well against it. I think I beat him in round 3 or something. Actually, in round 4 as well, which was, again, really close three-game match. But overall, as you can see, these decks are insane. Like, going nuts with Sanctum Gargoyles and recurring all this stuff, playing these Gatekeepers, this format was awesome. If I wish there was more of it so that I could play my Mono Control version 2.0. Super fun. Really enjoyed it. I hope that the M15, M Core Set All-Star League is just as fun. It's probably not going to be as fun because this format is crazy with interactions. But definitely let me and Gwynedd know other formats that you might think are cool. I know Odyssey plus Innistrad has this, flashback plus, cycling and all this stuff. So it's definitely a cool potential format there, using the graveyard. I like the thought of Scars of Mirrodin plus the original Mirrodin block. That seems like a really cool metagame of, affinity, but then also like anti-affinity and I don't know, bunch of cool stuff there. Just really interesting alternate format, standard Pauper-ish type leagues. So definitely look for more information about those. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll try to keep giving you some good video analysis here. Mainly, that's the point, trying to just analyze some play and decks. Thanks for watching.